Yeah. One West. I'm sorry, me need a break, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We work hard in a life, hustle every day and all in a night. Man a hunt for the goal and a dig it in a road and all live no life. I'm sorry, me need a break, I'm sorry. Right now me a seek time for myself and we a shell down some party. Me stress, me a look for a recess. For me brain me a refresh. This a game me a reset. Move to the girl the inna the beach dress. The body a roll she a the neatest. She nah no man, nah that a the weakness. So me the in her ears but not like a real pest. Nah, just a move with a vibe. Because we a poor, the mood is alive. If you do 9 to 5 I know you a get rich, you do realize. I'm sorry, me need a break, I'm sorry. Right now we a poor kulu rump on Tennessee with Campari. That is it. Move to that girl, let the body tick. What is it? You know see me attack loud the politics. Watch it twist. No one see no ratchet flick, no matic click. No negative energy, a positive. One West I keep the peace and no magic trick. We are dance till in icon. We are groove, we are vibe. And no care, no fear right off. Make it on with your life. Me say, me no want see you leave yet. Me no want see you depressed. We are party for de-stress. We work hard in a life, hustle every day and all in a night. Man a hunt for the goal and I mash up the road and not live no life. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Me stress, me a look for a recess. For me brain me a refresh. This a game me a reset. Move to the girl inna the peach dress. The body a roll she a the neatest. She nah no man so that a the weakness. So me the inna it here that a no real test. Nah.
Clap it up. Hey, shalom,
Yeah. Shalom.
Yeah, man. Yeah, boy, show me how sharp.
What's going on? We are working.
Can. So we have them so-called Valentine's Day, which is tomorrow. You know what I mean? And many of our, you know what I mean, our people are getting ready to celebrate that, you know what I mean, pagan, satanic holiday. You know what I mean? And we have an example, a video of which we can be as an example to our people why it is pointless for them to celebrate that holiday. You know what I mean? As well as it being a sin against God. You understand?
That's right. That is right.
So without further ado, I give them the intro, sir. You know what I mean? This is the Breakdown podcast where we break down the strongholds holding back the children of Israel. You know what I mean? Who are blacks, Hispanics, and native Indians. See? You know what I mean? Those in the Caribbean, North, Central, and South America who are God's chosen people. So these things that keep our people back from serving the Most High, like these holidays, Valentine's Day, Christmas, Christianity, Rastafariism. You know what I mean? We come to destroy all of those strongholds. You understand?
That's right. Don't forget Islam too,
and Islam. So luck here. Can. Can
All
one
of
can,
that
sir.
that I got sure in that part.
Can.
Because boy, oh boy, you know what I mean? Like, we, you know what I mean? Tomorrow gonna be one of the most evilest holidays, or I should say,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Celebration.
Can one
You
can.
understand?
Can one can.
Especially if you're a poor man.
Keep on talking, sir. Can one can.
You know what I mean? Especially if you're a poor man. Because if you're
Right.
a poor man in this place, you know what I mean? Valentine's Day is, you know what I mean? You're really looking forward to that.
Right.
You understand?
Can.
And you know what I mean? This is just a distraction.
Right.
You know what I mean? From, you know what I mean? What reality is supposed to be, man. Like,
Can.
why we have to operate like slaves? I thought we was free.
Right.
And if we're free, are we choosing the day the white man give us to, you know what I mean, give your wife flowers?
Can.
So your wife only deserves flowers on Valentine's Day?
Right.
Why you have to give it on Valentine's Day? Like, we don't understand, and the church, I blame the church for this too, because the church
Can.
don't
Can one can.
don't explain, you know what I mean, these celebrations to black people and let them know that the Lord is angered when we celebrate holidays, you know what I mean, that he ain't, you know what I mean, that he ain't sanctioned.
Right.
The Lord never sanctioned us to celebrate Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day is worship of other gods.
That's
And
right.
who worship gods, plural, the oppressor.
Right.
These heathens, they worship gods. You understand? According to the Bible, we only have one God. You understand? And that's the Most High Power in heaven.
That's right.
You understand? That's who we worship. We don't worship gods. And when we're about to read to here, you should go question your pastor.
Right.
Question him on why it is he is inviting brothers and sisters to do these things in the church. You understand? Why is he doing it? Is it for money? I think so. I think it's for money. You understand? Playing on your emotions. You understand?
Right.
When Valentine's Day is an evil holiday, man, and it turns our daughters into selfish beings, into always in the mindset of wanting, and always in the mindset of a man have to give me. If he don't, then he does not love me. That's not love, sister. That ain't love, brother.
Right.
Right? Come
on. So we have the dark origins of Valentine's Day.
Mm-hmm.
It said Valentine's Day is a time to celebrate romance and love and kissy face fealty. But the origins of this festival of candy.
Say in other words, just in layman words, it's about sex.
Yeah.
It's all about sex. You understand? It's all about that. It's all about to get your emotion. You just get something, you know what I mean, some prize.
Right.
So now you got to give up something for that prize. You understand? It's about sex.
Right.
You know what I mean? Ain't no romance. Ain't no love, because it was love. Ain't nobody had to tell you when to love, you know what I mean, you know what I mean, the person who you love.
Right.
Valentine's Day would mean nothing. It'd just be like another day.
You
understand?
But the origins of the festival of candy and cupids are actually dark, bloody, and a bit muddled. Though no one, Slack, go ahead, sir.
No, you go ahead.
Though no one has pinpointed the exact origin of the holiday, one place to start is ancient Rome.
Right. And as you're seeing, we're going back to everything you're celebrating almost leading back to Rome. There's some parallel to whatever you're celebrating, either leading back to Rome, to Greece, to some empire. Not the Bible. Yes, to Babylon. Not the Bible. You understand? Not the Bible. Go ahead.
Got one cancer. It says the Roman celebrations were violent. From February the 13th to 15th, the Romans celebrated the feast of Lupercalia. The men,
and that's always been the case with the oppressor. Everything with him has to be what? Violent.
Yeah,
you understand? For him to get a woman, he has to overpower her. Not smooth words like her brothers be. Let us go talk to our sister, be smooth with it. You know what I mean? Smooth talker, sweet talker. Not him. You understand? And that's not in his nature. That's why you see this Epstein file. You know what I mean? It ain't want to come all the way out because it's going to show you who he really is.
Right.
Like you have all the money in the world. You could get whoever you want to get. But you choose to abuse women with all the money you have? Nah. Something wrong with you.
That's
Something wrong with you upstairs. Read on.
It says, the men sacrificed a goat and a dog, then whipped women with the hides of the animals they had just slain.
Yeah, and they like to call other people uncivilized.
God.
You understand? Like to look at other people culture and be like, you're not civilized. But hear what you doing. Slitting a goat and a dog.
God.
True. Sacrificing it and then taking the hide and beating women with it. For what? Read on.
Right. God. The romantics were drunk. They were naked. Neil Linsky, now a religious studies professor at Yale University, told NPR in 2011. Young women.
And now you're going to hear it. You know what I mean? Hear it from the horse's mouth. These are oppressors telling you what this is about. He's going to explain to you what it's about, man. Read on.
Young women would line up for men to hit them. Linsky said they believe this would make them fertile.
Right? They believe that will make them, meaning they could have what? More babies. You understand? Because that's always been the problem. The problem with white women is their reproduction is not as good as blacks, Hispanics, and First Nation people. Like the environment for them to get pregnant is very, very hard. You understand? That's a problem with white women, and then with white men, is the size.
Yeah.
You understand? It's a problem. So now one feeling insecure, and the other, is as barren as as the Mojave Desert. You understand? So now you have problems when you start seeing the Hispanics making baby, black people making baby. You got to do something about it. You got to disrupt it. You're gonna have to have them abortion clinics. You know what? You know much abortion is gonna be taking place after tomorrow. You understand? After Saturday, you're gonna be like, I made a mistake, and that's because you're all caught up in the emotions. And now a baby that's growing in you have to pay for your lack of judgment.
God. And if I may, sir, you know what I mean? A lot of baby are born simply because some sister needed a Valentine's Day present. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And
Mm.
not because she wanted a child, but because she wanted a gift. She wanted to have a good time. You know what I
That's
mean?
it.
And you know, many of our people coming out the world that way. You know what I mean? If
Yeah.
you go about that in Jamaica, there's a saying that many of us were born because we mother did want what 2 grand. You
Mm.
understand? So
Yeah.
really we never, you know what I mean? We weren't wanted, so to speak. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. And like what you bring out with the abortion, commit like about 22,000 there about illegal abortions. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
22,000. Yeah. Can studies show. Zin? So,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? And for give a picture of what that is, 22,000 people can't hold in the national stadium here in Jamaica.
Wow.
You know what I mean? So, Slovakia.
Yeah. And
That one.
we talk about Valentine's Day and about wanting to be loved. That's just making
Yeah.
you selfish.
Mm-hmm.
Selfish. You know what I mean?
That one gone.
Unaliving a baby is you being selfish because it's all about you. What about the
Gone.
baby? Because the baby don't have a voice.
Right.
You understand? Like we gonna have to really examine ourselves. The Bible tells you to do that, to examine yourself, man.
Mm-hmm. That one gone.
See whether or not what you're doing, if it's going to anger the Lord or not. And if it's going to anger the Lord, I suggest you don't do it.
Right.
That's my suggestion. You understand? Read
That
on.
one.
Is
That
it
one gone.
you want to jump to Lupercilia? And then
Yeah,
go
that
on
one gone,
Lupercilia?
sir.
Go ahead.
That one gone. This says Lupercalia, also known as Lupercal, was a pastoral festival of ancient Rome observed annually on February 15 to purify the city, promoting health and fertility.
Right.
Lupercalia.
And all these things is, you know what I mean, this has nothing to do with the Lord.
Yeah, kind of one.
Nothing. And then they want to say about, and then you'll hear another instance where the church try to bring it in by saying Saint Valentine.
Yeah,
You understand? So now the church trying to tie that whole Roman custom in to your religion.
Kind of one.
Why? Because that religion was never of God. The Bible is against celebrating these days.
Mm-hmm.
Give me that. Give me that. When the Lord said, "I hate and despise your feast days."
Kind of one.
You know what I mean? You think the Lord, you know what I mean, happy with you taking some woman out tomorrow and celebrating Valentine's Day? He'll rather vomit on that table on that meal
That's right.
than to accept that. You don't. You understand? And then on that day, you're going to be asking for blessings. The Lord is not going to bless your marriage. He's not. And we have here to show you. You understand? You want the Lord to bless your marriage, then you're going to have to do what the Lord said to do. You and your wife. Come on.
That's right. Got one gun. Amos 5:23. I despise your feast days, and I will not smell in your solemn assemblies.
And the Lord don't want. This goes for all your holidays.
Got
Your
one gun.
Christmas, your Thanksgiving, you know what I mean? Whatever holiday you want to celebrate, whatever feast day you want to celebrate, the Lord is against it. He hates it.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? And he is not going to accept it. Read on.
Got one gun. Though ye offer me burnt offerings and your meat offerings, I will not accept them.
He's not going to accept it.
Right.
He's not going to accept the fact that you saying down, you and a woman saying down across the table, cracking crab legs, eating pork, crab, shrimp, and lobster.
Gun.
Having a very expensive meal And the Lord doesn't want your tithes. You understand? He doesn't need your prayers. He needs your obedience. That's what the Lord needs. My obedience and your obedience.
That's right.
All right? Now go back to Lupercalia.
Lupercalia. All right, so this says Lupercalia was an ancient pagan festival held each year in Rome on February 15th. The festival was meant to be a purification and fertility ceremony. Although Valentine's Day shared the name with a martyr Christian saint, some historians believe the holiday is actually an offshoot of Lupercalia.
Right. And you see, and that's what the church like to do. The church like your holidays. They like to give you like a reason that sounds good.
Yeah.
Give me that. We talk about in the Bible where it says, where you look at evil,
call evil good.
Yes.
And
that's the Christian church. Because for Christmas, they like to say what? You celebrate the birth of Christ.
Birth of Christ. Knowing well that it has nothing to do with Christ.
That's it. You know what I mean? But the way they sell it, the church is almost like it's like, you know what I mean, like a store, like they're selling some product. You understand?
And
to get your hooked on. Yes. To get your hooked on, and now you investing in that. You understand? So it sounds good. When you hear them describe Christmas about these are time to share, these are time to do this. What? The Lord don't care.
Right.
What the hell you say? Right? Read on.
This is the book of Isaiah 5:20. Woe unto them, woe meaning destruction, unto them that call evil good, and good evil. That
you understand?
Darkness.
That's the Christian church. They call evil good. They say Valentine's Day is good. Why? Because now you get to sit down with your loved one, buy her some gift, make her feel good. Remember the love. That spark.
Right.
You understand? It sounds good, but it's evil and wicked. You understand? And you're teaching your wife, you know what I mean, something evil about yourself. You understand? You're teaching your child something evil. So when she grows up, the poor brother who don't have the money to be her Valentine's, she's not going, and he might be the right one to be with her. She might go with the man
with the money.
The high value man. When he might be the worst person to go for. So what you do when you're confusing your daughters, confusing your sons. Now your sons, they're gonna be so messed up in that instead of looking for a woman who actually loves them, they might look for the woman who actually love the gift they have to bring for them. Then come on. There's some bad sisters out here who don't celebrate Valentine's Day. I can tell you what it is.
Right.
In the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. So there's some bad brothers out here who don't celebrate Valentine's Day but love their wives unto death.
Right.
And this Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge under Commander J. Hannah, who taught us to serve the Lord rather than we serve our emotion.
That's right, sir.
You understand? You just get, it's just like a crackhead. You just get high. And now you're looking for that constant high. Get high for one night, and that's about it. One for the rest of the days. Rest of the year, days for the year. You ain't worth nothing.
Right.
Come on, man. Right?
Which is really the spirit behind the whole holiday. You know what I mean? Our
Mm-hmm.
people only show each other the love on these holidays, but throughout the rest of the year, we're fighting, we are, you know what I mean, we are quarrel, we hate each other. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? So that
yeah. And
kind
that's
of
it.
one
That video we're gonna play for brothers and sisters is gonna be a stark, you know what I mean, an example. You understand? And
country.
why you should get yourself in here quick
That's
and
right.
learn, you know what I mean, how to serve the Lord, man. Come on.
Country.
Me a fuck up every bumbo class thing here. You better tell you them bumbo class time because me a fuck up every bumbo class thing here. You better make one of them come out and bumbo class.
One, tell them.
Joke to them in the dog. Everything over
break,
here for this bumbo class.
One, break it down for them.
Yeah, man. So basically, this brother, you know what I mean, he's with a sister and him buy her and purchase her some stuff, but you know what I mean, him come and find her lock up in her house. You know what I mean? Apparently, he don't live with her, but she lock up in her house with her next man. So him crash out and him start break the stuff what him buy for her. And it gone viral now. And this is gonna be the reaction of many brothers right after Valentine's Day, like where Kappa bring out a while ago. See?
Yeah.
This is gonna be a reaction when you find out say gonna buy this elaborate gift for some woman. See? When you think, you know what I mean, I love you, you know what I mean, I was brainwashed if you think that that is how you show your love to a woman, right?
Yeah.
And this woman still have a cheat on you.
That's it.
And you go crash out. Right? And it's a double-edged sword to Cap because if him don't buy the gift, she go sleep with the man who buy the gift. So she go cheat by you anyway. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How about you get inside the ISUPK and make we teach you how to pick a woman, how to choose the right woman that now go judge you or now go determine whether you love her or not based on the gifts where you give her. You understand? Slack yourself.
Now you're right. And brothers and all too. Get in here and learn how to pick a woman, man. And sisters, you come in here and learn how, you know what I mean? And let Commander J. Hanna pick a brother for you.
That's
you
right.
Understand?
Can.
And we won't have to go through this. You know what I mean? This is a serious crash out. So now the whole earth had to see a nakedness. So you want to be an example to brothers and sisters. Come on.
Can.
Fuck with them in the dog. Everything when I pay for in this bumbo class, I have to get back in the dog. That me a community. That me a bumbo class. Every bumbo class thing out of this, everything out of this bumbo class. Drive one, I bumbo class, drive one. Yeah, wicked.
I know. I would not be shocked if he ended up in jail.
He did, sir. He said he did.
Yeah, because that ain't his property after he done buy it for her. You understand? Like we gonna have to really, you know what I mean, for us not to go down this road, we gonna open the Bible and we're gonna share. And this is the first thing you're gonna have to understand as a brother and as a sister. Get Exodus 22 and 16.
God.
Like the church is failing at teaching our brothers and sisters.
Right.
This Bible. This Bible has how you should conduct yourself. The Bible has what you should eat and what you should not eat.
That's right.
The Bible tells you who to have sex with, who not to have sex with. In other words, the Bible is your manual to life.
That's right, sir.
You understand?
Read. This is the book of Exodus, chapter 22 and verse 16. And if a man entice a maid that is not betrothed.
Right? Entice a maid. You know what I mean? Like how, you know what I mean? How brothers do it, man. We see a chick and we try, you know what I mean? We full force attack, smooth talk, get a number, You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Bam. Now you're all courting, now you're rocking and rolling, learning about each other. You
Right.
understand? Getting to know each other. You understand? But first, this is the first thing you have to make sure and do. Read that part after entice.
Can. Salakia. And lie with her.
No. After entice.
A maid that is not betrothed.
Right. That's the part right there. When you
Can.
start talking to a sister, the first thing you should find out is if she is talking to another man.
Right.
And if she is, brother, look the other way. Christ came and increased that law. Christ came and tell you, you can't even look on a woman. And that woman he's talking about is a woman that has a man.
Right.
You can't look on her. That's why it's saying you entice a maid that is not betrothed. Meaning she didn't have no man, she's not taken. You understand? Now you could go smooth talk. But most of us learn from this oppressor and want to go and, sleep with your brother woman. You know what I mean? That is nigh unto being, gay.
Mm-hmm.
You go put your rod where another man done put his.
Right.
Have some integrity, man.
Go
find your own woman. There's more woman to a man. Come on.
So like if you ask a brother if he would wear another man's underpants, you know what I mean? I'm gonna tell you no. So why you go sleep with a woman where that even worse, that even more, you know what I mean? The more friction I go under this,
Yeah.
You see? So look.
So we gonna have to stop all this.
Yeah, but
read on.
Cancer. And if a man entice a maid that is not betrothed and lie with her, he shall surely endow her to be his wife.
We ain't talking nothing about walking down no aisle.
Right.
If you lay down with a woman, if you have sex with a woman, you are married to that woman in the sight of God.
Gun.
You don't need no priest to tell you, now, you know what I mean, do you take such and such to be a beloved? No. That's not even in the Bible. He opened the Bible, but there's a sheet of paper right there in the Bible, and he's just recited some words.
Right.
But according to the Bible, sex is marriage.
That's right.
And we should take it serious. Now, just imagine you're a young man growing up and learning that sex is marriage. Or even a sister, more important, because she can't, you know what I mean? She can't have more than one man, but a man can have more than one woman.
That's right.
So it's imperative for a sister to really take her time. You understand? Take your time. Because, you know what I mean? And brothers, to take your time, man. You don't want to end up like this. This video here is, you know what I mean? This brother here, he full out crashing out. Because of some, you know what I mean? Some W woman. You understand? Read.
And if a man entice a maid that is not betrothed and lie with her, he shall surely endow her to be his wife.
Yeah, he gonna have to endow her to be his wife, man.
God.
You understand? And now you go, you know what I mean, you go talk to that woman father. Talk to him. Let him know what you plan on doing with his daughter. You understand? You're a woman out there and your father wrong, you better take that man to your father. So your father could tell you whether or not, you know what I mean? He had the sense to know, yo, nah, baby, this ain't the right one right here. He looked like he just in it, you know what I mean, for the hit, and then he gone. You understand? Your father could be able to see, you know what I mean, just by talking to him. You understand? Marriage is really, you know what I mean, it's a transaction between a father and that husband, the husband to be. You understand? But we don't know that because right now we're trying to live by another man's culture,
Right.
which is the oppressor. The oppressor, he doesn't value sex. That's why he has holidays like Lupercalia, where women just, get butterball naked, and now you whoop them to increase their what, fertility.
God. This violent sex orgy. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? That the church now calls Valentine's Day. So luck you.
Yep. And then we get to Cupid. You want to get to Cupid and all too?
One concert.
Like Cupid, you know what I mean? And then we will play a little more, and then we will get into some more scriptures to show you, you know what I mean, what the Lord going to tell you, you know what I mean, women like this, they're evil. You understand? And if you want to get away from them, we have this solution. God have this solution, man. He tell you what to do. Come on.
This says, cherubic Cupid is everywhere on Valentine's Day. Here's why the famous embodiment of desire is a child.
Right, and is the depiction of Cupid a naked baby?
Yep.
You understand? Why does it have to be like these oppressors? They be trying to tell you they're pedophiles.
Yeah, So like if I may, I think the Epstein file shows that the oppressor likes naked babies. So like
yeah, like you know what I mean? Like abusing children. Something about kids. Why? Because they can't fight back. They can't scream.
Right.
You such a bully. Come on, read on.
Every year on February 14, Valentine's Day is marked by shades of pink, flowers, chocolate, romantic movies, and wine, and images of a magical baby and magical baby boy who flies around shooting arrows at people. But,
no, go on.
But despite
I know. When you read it, when you read these things, it sounds as if it's a true story.
Right.
It sounds as if it's a true story you're talking about. But all of this is what made up. This is a myth. Ain't no baby flying around naked with no bow and arrow.
Right.
This is something they made up. You understand? This is a myth. Read on.
Slacky, according to the Bible, angels don't look like that.
That's right. Angels ain't no naked white baby.
Right.
You understand? Come
on. But despite his infant form, that baby, widely known these days as Cupid, began his mythological life as a man who had more power than any god. In the Greek literary source we have, he is depicted as just unconquerable. Richard Martin, a classic professor at Stanford University, tells Times, so whatever he wants to happen, and he causes disaster.
You understand? Disaster in that you ain't bring them chocolates, then you ain't serving that God, then guess what? That woman gonna find somebody who wants to serve that God. You understand? And now your marriage just got ended because you're a few dollars short.
Right. I mean, it's like the spirit of Cupid is in cause disaster. So,
yeah.
You know what I mean? I guess that's why every Valentine's Day our people, you know what I mean, relationships face this, you know what I mean, this disasters. So like,
yeah, that pressure.
Yeah.
Yeah, read on.
The original Cupid was more of a heart rob than a cherub.
Yeah, and then the heart and all too. The heart, somehow the heart Your child learn from young that heart mean love.
God.
When that heart does not mean love whatsoever. Love, according to the Bible, is doing the Lord's statutes and commandments. That's love.
That's
Love
right.
ain't no shape in the shape of a heart. You had the history on the heart too.
Can one cancer.
Give them that.
Can one can. It says female bum behind Valentine symbol. You want to pull up the picture, sir?
Yeah, if you want to. Yeah, so they can see it.
Can one can.
Because they had to know that was a symbol. Back in the day, that symbol used to be on brothels. You understand? And
Can
now
one can.
you wearing that symbol. You know what I mean? You're trying to say something. You understand?
Can one can. So that.
Yeah.
Let me see if I find it, sir.
Okay.
No, I'll pull up
If you
now.
can't find it, if you can't find it now, then don't sweat it.
Yeah, I had it. I had it, sir. Hold on, just give
Okay.
me. You can keep on speaking. Let me pull up. I think I have it saved.
Okay. Yeah.
Come on.
Now your daughter's mind program, your son mind program. So we're no longer looking for action. You understand? And what action I'm talking about? That action in serving the Lord.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Some woman, you know what I mean, they grow up. You say you're celebrating Valentine's Day. She think you don't love her. You don't value her.
Can.
You try to explain to her, no, baby, it ain't nothing to do with that. The Lord don't want us to celebrate it.
Right.
She don't want to hear that. And why? That's because of her upbringing. Because she done program into heart means love. You understand? And if this person don't give me this on this day, that means I have to now go find somebody who will.
Right.
And now you done turn yourself into adulterer.
Right.
You understand?
Can.
You can't even hold a relationship. You understand?
Can.
Why? Because of things like these. You don't become selfish. Right? Yes, and that's it there. What is that right there?
That's the female backside, you know what I mean, being depicted as a heart.
That's it. And that used to be up on those brothels, letting men know that whores are in this house.
Can.
And now we use the symbol as it's something great, when it's not something great.
Right.
You understand? That's why you constantly get in what? A broken heart. Why? Because you don't understand what love is.
That's right.
You don't. You think tomorrow a man buying you flowers is love, and then you're going to give yourself up cheaply.
Right.
And then after a month, you're going to wonder why he doesn't want you. Because you gave your box up for a box of flowers.
That's right.
You know what I mean? You gave your box up because he was able to take you to an expensive restaurant. You understand? You sold yourself cheap. Right? No, you want to play a little bit more of the No, you wanna read it? You have it. They have this stuff for the about the heart.
Yeah, can cancer.
Gonna read a little bit to it, and then we'll play the video. Go back to the video.
Can. This says female bum behind Valentine symbol. February 13, 2006. The familiar double loved heart symbol seen on Valentine's Day cards and candy was inspired by the shape of a human female buttocks as seen from the rear, according to a professor of psychology who studied the origin, history, and symbolism of the February 14th holiday.
Boy, You tell me that whole Valentine's Day, basically with that symbol, was trying to make you be a what? A hoe for one night?
Right. Now
Now you understand why it is by the next morning you ain't getting no phone calls, nothing. Because you don't know yourself. Do you expect no call? Do you expect no call back? Read on.
Galdino Pranzarone of Roanoke College in Salem told Discovery News that he analyzed essential literary and speculative evidence from mythology and secondary sources, which led to his theory. He believed one rather obvious bit of evidence is that the heart symbol does not directly duplicate the heart human organ. The twin lobe of the stylized version correspond roughly to the paired auricle of ventricle chambers of the anatomical heart, Pranzarone said, but added that the organ is never bright red in color, and its shape does not have the invagination at the top.
Yeah, because you're right. Because if you actually look at a human heart, it's not shaped like that. It's not shaped like the heart they normally draw. But this is shaped like a heart. You understand?
God.
So which means they know. But these things, brothers and sisters, you know what I mean, they're expecting the leaders, you know what I mean, the preachers and things to come and tell them. You know what I mean, about this, teach them about it, but they're not. And then brothers and sisters not taking the time out to go and actually sit down and learn about these days. Why is it so much hype for this day? Why is the hype there? You know what I mean? Go do some research and you'll see. Like we did it, and there's what I score it was a practical note. We did the research. And we found out Valentine's Day is the worship of other gods, like Lupercalia, and Cupid, and I think the heart has something to do with a god too.
Yep, right here, sir.
Go ahead.
The Greek goddess of beauty, Aphrodite, or Aphrodites. See, this is also Semiramis as well, sir.
You understand? And Semiramis is that nasty woman.
Ishtar.
Who, right? Is Ishtar?
Yeah.
The one that they worship back then in Babylon.
Yeah, Kanwan. That's her, sir. Kanwan.
Right? And if you see a statue of her back then, she had like I think was like 6 breasts.
One leap of breasts, Kanwan.
Yeah. Which means it's all about sex.
Right.
You understand? And there's 2 things that could come from sex: life or death. You understand? A lot of venereal diseases are going to be passed on. You understand? Pass on. Come on tomorrow. And that's going there. No, the Lord was not pleased with whatever was going on in that room. Understand? Go ahead and play that. Go ahead and play that video now. Unless you have any more on the heart or any more on those.
No, that is it, sir.
All right. So come on. Now you're going to see the outcome that could happen because you're celebrating Valentine's Day. Go ahead.
Last time because I fuck up every bumbo class thing. You better make one of them come out and bumbo class with my man. But every night joke with them in the dog. Everything I'm pay for in this bumbo class, I have to get back in the dog. That me a community. That me a bumbo class. Every bumbo class thing out of this, everything out of this bumbo class. road, drive on a bumper clock here, me drive on. Girl a wicked girl, yo. No, she not.
Salakia, sir. He might tell him
Go ahead.
friend. He might tell him friend to drive one of the car them. Meaning him, he look like him purchase a car for her too.
Good night.
Salakia.
Good night, dog. Jeez, and ages.
Can
Boy, give me the one in Ecclesiastes.
one can, sir. Can one can. Ecclesiastes. Salakia. Ecclesiastes 7:26.
Mm-hmm.
And I find more bitter than death the woman whose heart.
Hold on. Understand what I'm saying?
Can one can.
Saying what? I find what?
Can one can. I find more bitter than death the woman.
You understand what that mean, huh? That is telling you what? That a woman is worse than that. A wicked woman
Can.
is worse than that.
Can one can.
And you trying to paint that in your memory so that you don't make that mistake.
Right.
Because this brother right now regretting the day he met this woman.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
Can one can.
Regretting the day he had sex with this woman. He's regretting it right now.
Can one can.
Read on.
Can one can. Whose heart is snares and nets.
You understand? Who hearts is snare and net. Meaning what? A snare is what? Like if this woman so much care about you, right? Why would her heart be a snare and a net? Because she's trying to trap you. And you get trapped. So you go buy a car, you go buy furniture, you go buy whatever she wants. Because she don't love you. But she is trying to trap you. You the man to go buy me this, and then this man here man to pay my rent, and this is the other man here for if I want to just go out and have a good time. You want to escape a woman like that, huh? You better listen good and listen well. Read. You had money there? How about that one? You can hear me?
It's like it freeze up or something.
You freeze
I
up.
seen it.
No, me not freeze up, sir. Salakia.
Oh, okay.
Need up on mute. Salakia.
Salaki. Go ahead.
Can one can. Whose heart is snares and nets, and her hands as bands.
Right? And her hands as what?
As bands.
Right? Like you feel like you're locked up. You can't go nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
Can.
Read on.
Can one can. And her hands as bands, whoso pleaseth God shall escape from her.
Whoso what?
Pleaseth God shall
If you-
escape. Salah.
That's the only way escaping a woman like this right now.
Can one can.
Play it.
Can one can, sir.
Nice man. I'm not joke with them in the dog. Everything when I pay for in this bumper clock, I have to get back in the dog. That me a community. That me a bumper clock.
You want to escape a woman like this? You want to escape
Every
a
bumper
woman
clock
like
thing
this?
out of this, everything out of
We
this
are going
bumper
to
clock.
have to serve the Lord.
That's right.
We're going to have to serve the Lord. Ain't no getting around it.
Can one
You
can.
understand? And that goes for a woman also too. Don't think the tables don't get turned.
Right.
There's a man that trying to, do all manner of evil to you. You want to escape him? Please the Lord.
That's
You don't
right.
need to leave him. You understand? Don't need to leave him. But please the Lord.
That's right.
And you'll see the Lord make a way for you. You understand?
Can one can.
Right? Go to the one in Ecclesiasticus.
Can one can. Ecclesiasticus chapter 25 and 23. A wicked woman abated courage.
Right? And that's one thing with a wicked woman. She abated what? Courage. If you get a wicked woman, that woman could, destroy your courage as a man. You understand? Right? Read on.
Make it an heavy countenance and a wounded heart.
And this here, what you're hearing right now, is a wounded and heavy countenance. You understand? I feel it for the brother, man, but he can learn. He can learn the hard way. You know what I mean? And brothers like him, if you want to escape this, man, you come into the ICPK.
That's
We're
right.
going to teach you how to pick a woman. We're going to tell you, no, that woman, nah, she ain't worth it. She ain't worth your time. She ain't worth your time, man. She ain't worth 1 second of your time. Read?
A woman that will not comfort her husband in distress, make it weak hands and feeble knees.
And you understand? After he does this, guess what's going to happen? He gonna feel like shit.
Right.
And now he all over the internet, and now he have to go to jail.
Yeah, and embarrassment and people making fun of him and all them things.
So that's gonna weaken the brother. You understand? It's gonna weaken him. And that's because he was with a wicked woman. You understand? And the Bible said too, a wicked woman is a portion to a wicked man.
Right.
That's why in Ecclesiastes it says what? It says what? You have to please the Lord.
Right.
To escape a woman like this.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you think you could smoke weed, you could eat crap, and then get a woman, a good woman? No.
Right.
If you're not pleasing the Lord, this is what coming your way. You understand? And then brothers and sisters, the way of trans-shielding themselves from it is not getting into a relation. It's the fear of getting into a relationship. When all they had to do is do what the Lord said to do.
That's right.
Right? Read on. Lower the volume a little bit on it.
Yeah, now I'm muted. Now turn it way down, but it's still kind of low.
Okay.
But with that ear, you're fine still, because the volume never overpower your voice. So that. All right. So that was the end of Ecclesiasticus 25 and 23. Cap, you hear me? All right, Cap, look like him freeze up, Cap, your sound gone. Cap. Officer Abadawan, shalom, sir. What you say? You know what I mean? Educate the people upon, upon this as well, sir.
What is this man he can't make rage. Get the better part of you.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we are here though, Cap. So you go out for a moment.
Yeah.
Make rage get the better part.
And about service.
God.
Say that one more time about that one. Salaki.
No, I said him let rage get the better part of him.
Brother, that is what you call jealousy. You understand? And that part there with that rage that you have right there, the only way to escape that rage, you're gonna have to serve the Lord.
Right.
But that shit coming to you.
Since I've lately now, you have a lot of physical violence in relationship out here.
Yeah.
There is one in Clarendon here where the man, we don't really know what happened, but the man chop up the woman, chop off his side side,
Can.
bleed to death,
Social
and
media.
him on the run.
I mean,
Slack you.
Say that one more time.
I said she bleed to death and he's on the run.
Yeah.
So this man here, if he did catch the woman or the man, he said something like, make one of them come out there. Which means the man and the woman probably lock up in our room there.
Can.
Yeah.
But you see, these women nowadays, them don't understand say a man heart have feelings as just like how for them have feelings.
Yeah.
So them feelings that they can't dish out anything to a man and him supposed to take it up.
Yeah.
But we have to blame the system. But what teaching? You go school, you go church, you go here. What teaching them really get?
Right.
Where really should guide them in how to be in a relationship.
Right.
Because the way how them function, the way they function is just what they hear. And more, all right.
Right.
Many women is going to look at this now and say, I want wicked man this.
Yeah.
Yeah, the woman them online and bash him. Say my mash up back the things them went buy.
Well, that's what I blame him for now. But I mean take them out and carry go have a garage sale.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
Hey, go have a garage sale.
Yeah, and get money back, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Or I said she want to buy it first.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And then take that joint out.
He don't even want to talk to her. He not face her.
And Abadan, when you say something so heavy too, why? Because he actually doing what the church teach you to do, which is what? Make the woman happy. Whatever she wants, you go buy it.
Yeah.
He was doing what the preacher and them teach him in the church to do.
Yeah, man, the woman comes first.
Yeah, but lo and behold, your preacher, you know what I mean? He don't know about woman. You understand?
Right.
You don't know.
But one thing I will tell this young man, Bruno, I'm going to rise again. So, I mean, next thing him do, next time, rather than invest in a woman, invest in yourself, man.
That's right.
Go back to school or something. Do something with your money. Invest in yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And this could be a situation where him and the woman not even really live together.
Mm-hmm.
That's why she get this space we can bring in the next man.
That's it. Yeah.
There's a man of them here we are talking say a man can have more than one woman, but they don't understand. So they have one woman here, so and he might take care of her financially. And one next one there, so. But him not understand. Having more than one woman is it's not a way of the world,
No.
It's a way of the Lord. I'm a really guide you, and because when you want this one other one, what do you think the other one could be doing? In a world like this, that do not value marital relationship really.
Yeah.
And I value them partnership though.
No.
The first thing them if you notice how them talking, even sometimes in the church. Well, if you can't agree, you better you divorce. Yeah. That's why many of them in the church have so many divorce too.
Mm-hmm.
Divorce in the church,
Yeah. Yep. So
yeah.
You're right. No, go to Ecclesiasticus, and everything we're saying, you're going to see. The Bible have the solution to all your problems. You understand? It have the solution. You just have to be willing to hold on to that solution. You understand? You are a woman, you're gonna have to learn how to pick a woman. But the only way to do that, you're gonna have to come into the Israelite school and get some practical knowledge.
That's right.
Ain't no getting around it. The church failed our families, failed these young men and these young women, turn our daughters into whores, our sons into whoremongers. Because the brother who in that room, he's an adulterer and a whoremonger. You understand? You have Ecclesiasticus, I think
26 and 25.
Yeah.
This is the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 26 and 25, and it says, a shameless woman shall be counted as a dog.
A what?
A shameless woman shall be counted as a dog.
You understand? And we know what a female dog is. You understand? Why? Because your dog is shameless.
Right.
You understand? It's just like a dog, a female dog. She'll go and let what? Any dog what? Hump her. She meet a dog for the first day and she eats. Oh, he gains something. You understand? But the Bible says shameless, a woman who doesn't have shame. Like you opening your leg for a man and now go open your leg for another man. You have no shame.
Right.
A new woman who on there trying to defend this woman. You will have no shame.
Right.
Read on.
Can't. Slack, sir. And all the women we are defend her is really women that steal like her. You know?
Definitely. Definitely, man. Birds of a feather, all of them. And they probably would do the same thing or has done the same thing.
No for them I said he would have to pay back for them there and rare. You know what I mean? So,
yeah, and that's because they value the dresser more than the box. The damn sluts.
Well, you know, a couple years from now, maybe we would end up in a jacket court. You see them start like you in America you have paternity courts cap. In Jamaica here now named jacket court.
Okay.
Yeah, well, so you see them all advertise it on TV. So him would end up in jacket court if he never can catch them.
But she that is shamefaced will fear the Lord.
Right, a shamefaced woman will fear the Lord. A shamefaced woman knows she has a man and not give it up to another man.
Right.
And know that man is her man until death.
That's right.
That's what a woman with shame will do. A woman with shame has integrity.
That's right.
You understand? Has some moral, has some morality about her.
Right.
Right? Read on.
Verse 26. A woman that honoreth her husband shall be judged wise of all.
You understand?
Now
that woman, she will be labeled a dummy. You understand?
Right.
She's stupid. Honoring her husband, the man who went and worked hard, sweat, and make sure and took care of her like if he was your father.
Right.
You understand? He took care of you. Get your car, make sure your house had water in it. You understand? Make sure you had a vehicle to move from point A to point B. Read on.
But she that dishonoreth him in her pride shall be counted ungodly of all.
You understand? That what
God,
that woman
God,
did there was ungodly.
God, God.
You understand? And the Lord is going to deal with her. You think that man she having sex with
Right.
wants her, knowing
Yeah.
that she was with
Yeah.
another man?
Last sir.
That other man, yeah, she doesn't want that woman. And she don't understand that.
So like
You
you sir, if
understand?
I may,
Come
after
on,
this
come on.
man leave her, after him leave her, the man who in the room with her, him no want her as him.
No,
Just,
because the man in that room know his only but time before he becomes the man outside. The only thing that he gonna learn from that man outside is I'm buying her shit.
God on God.
Buying her jack squat. That's what he learning from that man outside. You understand?
God on God.
Right, read on.
God on God. That was it for 26. You want 27?
What 27 have?
Well, 27 speak about the loud crying woman.
Nah,
God on.
that's good there. But no. I mean, you brothers and sisters better get into this school, man.
That's right.
Get into the RCPK. Learn that sex is marriage and become somebody different. Start looking at this, these things differently. Right? You want to bring on anything again?
Nah, not from me, sir.
You know what I mean? And you all know, we had a brother that we lost, right?
Yeah, come.
I mean, rise again, man. I mean, that brother was a good brother. You have a picture of him?
It's just.
Let me see the
point. It's a sudden thing, Cap.
Huh?
It's a sudden thing.
Certain?
It's a sudden death. It just.
No. He had an ailment. I believe he had brain cancer. General brought it out in class last night. You know what I mean? And that brother, was coming, coming in here. You know what I mean? And you hear the story about him. And when you see him, he's always a brother who had a good countenance. Like that, he light the room up. You know what I mean?
So like when we normally used to see him, you know what I mean? And him always jovial, sir. Him always make me laugh too.
Yeah, tell me.
We have to laugh and we have to say, yo, the man are real comedian, but never met the brother, but you know what I mean? From your son.
You want to be around him in person.
Cooler man, and that we just last said. We never met the brother, but I would have liked to meet the brother. You see?
That's right.
That's
right. I mean, good job, brother. You know what I mean? Good job, Karab, man. Officer 5,000. Rise again, soldier. All right.
God.
All right, then. Yeah, we can take it away on that.
God, sir. And with that, you know what I mean, 2 order for captain of 13,000 Night Attack for passing through again. The host of this, you know what I mean? Him say my show, but I really feel show now. You see? Yeah, what after your show now, Cap. See? And officer of a town. Yeah, our show.
Yeah, man.
And we have officer of 1,000 Abadan who's becoming a staple.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Him soon take over too.
That's right.
So that, you know what I mean? Wonderful to come through is another excellent show. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
To everybody watching, this is the Breakdown Podcast where we break down the strongholds holding back the children of Israel here in Jamaica, Trinidad, Caribbean, North Central, and South America. And with that, shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom. Another thumb.
Yeah. One West. Yeah, easy. I'm sorry, me need a break, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We work hard in a life, hustle every day and all in a night. Man a hunt for the goal and a dig it in a road and a live no life. I'm sorry, me need a break, I'm sorry. Right now me a seek time for myself and me a shell down some party. Be stressed. Me a look for a recess. For me brain me a refresh. This a game me a reset. Move to the girl inna the beach dress. The body a roller, she a the neatest. She nah no man, nah that a the weakness. So me the in her ears, but not like a real pest. Nah, just a move with a vibe. Because we a poor, the mood is alive. If you do 9 to 5, I know you a get rich, you do realize. I'm sorry, me need a break, I'm sorry. Right now we have poor kulu rump and Tennessee we compare. That is it. Move to that girl, let the body tick. What is it? You know see me attack loud the politics. Watch it twist. No one see no ratchet flick, no matic click. No negative energy, a positive. One West I keep the peace and no magic trick. We a dance till in icon. We a groove, we a vibe. And no care, no fear right off. Make it on with your life. Me say, me no want see you leave yet. Me no want see you depressed. We a party for de-stress. We work hard in a life. Hustle every day and all in a night. Man a hunt for the goal and I mash up the road and not live no life. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Be stressed. Me a look for a recess. For me brain me a refresh. This a game me a reset. Move to the girl inna the beach dress. The body a roller, she a the neatest. She nah no man, so that a the weakness. So me the inna it here, that a no real test. Nah.